Hello guys, I am Luciano. Today I will be explaining how to get Dave Murray's tone from the band Iron Maiden. Um, as you guys might know, Dave Murray has a very different sound than the rest of the band. For example, Dave Murray has a very delicate sound, very smooth, due to the Marshall JMP1, and his tone, he has many colors that he uses throughout a song in order to, evoke feelings and things like that. He'll use delay, reverb, chorus, many chorus, yeah. And that's what I've heard until now. He has been using a univibe, and he uses wah a lot too, but I don't know exactly when he uses univibe. I think it's during Blob Brothers, during the clean part, but that's not really sure. Okay, to get Dave Murray's tone, you need many parts, and it's sort of like your recipe, basically. So right now, I'm gonna grab my oven mittens, and I'll be explaining how everything sort of works together in order to get Dave Murray's tone. I've studied Dave Murray for a long time, and I think I've sort of acquired his tone, basically, but I think you should get your own tone eventually and not try to have someone else's tone. That's a very important thing. Okay, so now we can begin our tour. First of all, you need a Floyd Rose tremolo system. Why is that important? Well, first of all, it sort of affects the tone, but not too much, but it does affect the tone. Why? Because the metal nut here actually changes the tone of the guitar by a tiny bit. It's different than a bone nut, and it's sort of important. And also, Dave Murray likes to use a lot the whammy bar. He likes to use this a lot. And also, when you bend the notes of when you do like that, I will show you, like that, the bridge moves in such a certain way that you get that effect, like that effect, right? So that's really important for Dave Murray's sound. Then, you also need the Seymour Duncan hot rail pickups right here, because they're very good for hammer-ons and that sort of stuff that Dave Murray loves to use. Then you of course, the Fender Stratocaster. Without the Fender Stratocaster, it'll be a bit harder to obtain a sound. And then the other thing you need is the Marshall JMP1. Without the Marshall JMP1, the entire thing would not actually work. This is like the mothership of the rig. And he likes to use a few effects, actually. He likes to use reverb, of course, chorus. But now, what he really likes to do is have different patches to change, tones. So here we have the MIDI pedalboard. And right now I only have 5 settings. He actually uses 6. But so we have one for clean, then rhythm distortion, then here we have solo distortion, which involves reverb and chorus. Here we have reverb, chorus, and delay. And here we have rhythm distortion, but with delay. And that's sort of it. The sixth patch that he would use would be called the Benjamin Brigg patch, which contains a lot of delay and reverb, and of course chorus, but more delay for the intro, as you might know. It goes something like that. But anyways, the other important thing to keep in mind is the the settings on the Marshall JMP1. For gain, we need 20. On bass, we need 6. Middle, we need 6 again. And treble, we also need 6. Presence, also 6. And always on a distortion 2 with the bass shift on. I think I got those settings from like a Marshall magazine online or something like that, and it seems to work fine. Then the other thing we have to talk about are the delay settings and reverb settings. For example, for rhythm distortion, I have oh, by the way, this G major 2 from TC Electronics, and he likes to use about 65% of depth for chorus and 60 for the speed of chorus, right? So those are basically the settings that he likes to use for a rhythm patch. Then for the for a solo patch, he likes to use, or I like to use, 40% chorus for 40% depth and 50 for the speed. Then for the chorus, I mean the patch with even more delay, he likes to use dynamic delay and about 900 milliseconds of delay. 1 out of 4 tempo. I'm not sure what that means, but it works. 5% feedback and 60% mix. You might want to change that, but that's what I think. That's what I think it is. Then for the last patch, for rhythm distortion with delay patch, it's basically the same settings as the rhythm patch, except with more delay. And for example, we might hear this part, you know, at the end of Hallowed Be Thy Name, it goes like see that's the counterpart to that delay. And that's sort of how it works. So he likes to do that stuff. And now I'm gonna play a few recordings from Flight 666 and Age of Innocence too, from Dance of Death, to show you the similarity of the sound. So for example, right here. So that sounds pretty damn close. Now what about this one, Age of Innocence? That also sounds pretty close. So that's basically the key to his sound. Then of course we have the clean channel, straightforward chorus and reverb, but and yeah, it's basically the same thing as the rest. Hopefully, also you might want to get a Dave Murray wristband, just in case, because this is actually the key to his tone. Without the key, you need it somewhere in your room or else it won't work.